GOVPH Tropical Cyclone Bulletin Number 4, Severe Tropical Storm TINO. Severe Tropical Storm TINO, issued at 05:00 a.m., 3rd November 2025, valid for broadcast until the next advisory to be issued at 8:00 a.m. today. TINO intensifies further while moving west, southwestward over the Philippine Sea. Hazards affecting land areas, heavy rainfall outlook refer to weather advisory. Number 7 issued at 5 a.m. today for the heavy rainfall outlook due to the Shear Line and TINO, severe winds. The wind signals warn the public of the general wind threat over an area due to the tropical cyclone. Local winds may be slightly stronger, enhanced in coastal and upland mountainous areas exposed to winds. Winds are less strong in areas sheltered from the prevailing wind direction. Minor to moderate impacts from gale-force winds are possible within any of the localities where wind signal number 2 is hoisted. Minimal to minor impacts from strong winds are possible within any of the areas under wind signal number 1. The highest wind signal that will likely be hoisted throughout its passage is wind signal number 4. Furthermore, the surge of the northeast monsoon coinciding with the passage of TINO will also bring strong to gale-force gusts over the following areas not under wind signal, especially in coastal and upland areas exposed to winds. Today, Cagayan Valley, Cordillera Administrative Region, Ilocos Norte, Aurora, Bulacan, Nueva Ecija, Bataan, Metro Manila, Calabarzon, Mimaropa, and Bicol Region. Tomorrow, 04 November, Cagayan Valley, Cordillera Administrative Region, Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, Central Luzon, Metro Manila, Calabarzon, Mimaropa, and Bicol Region. Wednesday, 05 November, Ilocos Region, most of Cagayan Valley, most of Cordillera Administrative Region, Central Luzon, Metro Manila, Calabarzon, and Mimaropa. Coastal flooding. There is a high risk of life-threatening and damaging storm surge within the next 48 hours over the low-lying coastal communities of Sorsogon, Masbate, Romblon, Oriental Mindoro, Occidental Mindoro, Palawan, Visayas, Dinagat Islands, Surigao del Norte, Surigao del Sur, Agusan del Norte, Misamis Oriental and Camiguin. Refer to Storm Surge Warning Number 3 issued at 2:00 a.m. today for more details. Hazards affecting coastal waters. A gale warning is in effect over the eastern seaboards of Visayas and Mindanao, and the eastern and southern seaboards of southern Luzon. Refer to Gale Warning Number 2 issued at 5:00 a.m. today. 24-hour sea condition outlook. Up to very rough high or very high seas over the following coastal waters. Up to 9.0 mm, the seaboards of the southern portion of eastern Samar, the eastern seaboards of Leyte and southern Leyte, the northern and eastern seaboards of Dinagat Islands, and Siargao, and Bucas Grande Islands. Up to 7.0 mm, the remaining seaboards of eastern Samar. Up to 5.5 mm, the eastern seaboard of Sorsogon, the seaboards of northern Samar. Up to 4.5 mm, the eastern seaboard of Camarines Sur, the northern and eastern seaboards of Catanduanes, the eastern seaboard of Albay. Sea travel is risky for all types or tonnage of vessels. All mariners must remain in port, or, if underway, seek shelter or safe harbor as soon as possible, until winds and waves subside. Up to rough seas over the following coastal waters. Up to 4.0 m, the seaboards of Batanes, Babuyan Islands, Aurora, northern mainland Quezon, Camarines Norte, Surigao del Sur, and northern Cebu, the northern and eastern seaboards of Polillo Islands, the eastern seaboards of mainland Cagayan, Isabela, and Ticao and Burias Islands, the remaining seaboards of Albay, Sorsogon, and eastern Visayas. Up to 3.5 mm, the remaining seaboards of mainland Cagayan and Ilocos Norte, Surigao del Norte and Dinagat Islands, the seaboards of Ilocos Sur. Mariners of small sea crafts, including all types of motorbankas, are advised not to venture out to sea under these conditions, especially if inexperienced of operating ill-equipped vessels. Up to moderate to rough seas over the following coastal waters. Up to 2.5 miles, the remaining seaboard of Catanduanes, the western seaboard of Pangasinan, the eastern seaboard of Davao Oriental, the remaining seaboards of Bicol Region up to 2.0 mi, the seaboards of La Union, northern Mindanao, and Davao Occidental, the eastern seaboard of mainland Quezon, the remaining seaboards of Pangasinan, Central Visayas, and Caraga Region. Mariners of motorbankas and similarly sized vessels are advised to take precautionary measures while venturing out to sea and, if possible, avoid navigation under these conditions. Track and intensity. Outlook. Heavy rainfall, severe winds, and storm surge may still be experienced in localities outside the landfall point and the forecast confidence cone. Refer to hoisted wind signals and the other hazards affecting land areas section for more details. Furthermore, the track may still shift within the limit of the forecast confidence cone. On the track forecast, Tino will move west-southwestward over the next 12 hours, before moving westward and making its initial landfall over eastern Samar, Leyte, or Dinagat Islands by midnight or tomorrow, 4 November, early morning. Afterwards, Tino will traverse Visayas and northern Palawan before emerging over the West Philippine Sea on Wednesday, 5 November, morning or afternoon. Tino is forecast to continuously intensify and may reach typhoon category within the next 12 hours. Furthermore, it will likely make its initial landfall at or near peak intensity, currently forecasted around 150 to 165 km/h maximum winds with higher gustiness. Rapid intensification within the next 24 hours is likely. The possibility of reaching super typhoon category is not ruled out based on alternate scenarios and climatological data. While its interaction with the terrain will trigger a slight weakening, Tino is expected to remain as a typhoon throughout its passage over the country.